Well, hello everybody. It is Keith the Human, Park City, Kentucky. It is Sunday morning. I guess it would be the 15th. Uh, man, what a beautiful day it is. Sun is shining. There's a breeze blowing. We were supposed to have rain all weekend, 70 to 80%. And I thought, well, this weekend's toast. But the radar did some really weird shit. There was this big storm coming this way, and all of a sudden it just went, and it went that way, and nothing. Supposed to got some substantial rain. I was looking forward to it, needing it. It's all good. Um, Had a really great yard sale yesterday. Sold a bunch of my shit. Still got a bunch more shit left, man. If anybody wants to come down to Park City and buy it, it's out here in the yard still. So I'm not looking forward to that. Anyway, yeah, guys. Been a crazy week. All the dog and cat eating and the insanity that's followed it. Um, I make observations. I live in central Kentucky, south central Kentucky, right around Mammoth Cave, which is about a mile and a half that way. You're in the park. So I'm right here, mouth of it. Uh, Got to noticing, I've been thinking I ain't Trump signs and stuff and bumper stickers disappearing, man. I think people just, a lot of people don't want that shit no more, and a lot of people are embarrassed by it. And a lot of people gave up, died, whatever. Um, I go to get groceries this morning in Cave City, which is just right up from Park City. Cave City's where all the tourist attractions and rock selling places are and all that shit. Amusement parks, dinosaur world. Um, I go up to Save a Lot on Sundays and try to find some deals on some food, and wasn't looking real good in there today. But on the way back, there's a concrete statue place that I've actually got a couple statues, gargoyles I got from a place. Been out of business for a little bit. They're selling everything half price. I saw that. I was like, well, I'd like to go over and check that out because there's some creepy stuff over there, cool stuff, Halloween decoration stuff, and a big old gate on his around his property there, right there by the entrance. Had a Trump 2024 on it, and I was like, fuck that. I ain't going back there. Down the road, not even a half a mile. Nice house, nice brick home off the road, big yard, nice trees in her yard, Uh, House has been there forever. A big giant red Trump 2024 flag draped across their beautiful trees right by the road, by their driveway. And this wasn't here last week. So I'm thinking, really? That guy got on TV the other day and made a complete and utter fool of himself. Anybody who had never seen either one of those people had tuned into that, they would all be saying the same shit. That guy's a fucking lunatic because he's a fucking lunatic. And the things that he said were fucking lunatic things. Now, I do know there's a slight portion of the population who actually believes those motherfuckers eat dogs, which they might eat dogs. Your white neighbor might be eating dogs. But there ain't a whole population of people killing people's pets and eating their dogs. That's not happening. That's shit that they use to stir up racial tension, and they've always done that shit. Um, but most people could sit there and listen. The abortion after 9 months, when the doctor can just kill the baby after it's born. How could anybody watch that and think the person saying that shit was sane? I mean, how is that a thing? For a rational thinking mind that has just a little common sense, that knows how to break things down and think about them using logic and reason, is immediately going to dismiss that bullshit. And they're going to think the person saying it's off their fucking rocker, which he is. He didn't whip out the little Jimmy story, which I was waiting on it. I'm sure if he'd had more time, if she hadn't talked about his crowd sizes and got him all flustered, the little Jimmy story was coming up. Little Jimmy went to school one day and came back that afternoon and he was a girl. They chopped his dick off at school. He's saying that repeatedly at rallies. And then I start reading about this Laura Loomer chick, which I knew a little bit about her before all this, but she's had that big blow up with MTG, which is fucking great. But yeah, apparently Trump's doinking her, and she's feeding his head full of shit, and he's not listening to his advisors. He's listening to this loon who I read the other day. Her parents had her fucking committed when she was young. She was cuckoo back then. My God, this woman, look at her face. She don't even look like a real person. But she's a racist. There's pictures of her with racists giving the sign and all that bullshit. Yeah, good God. The fucking clowns that come into this guy's circle, man, is just unbelievable. The unserious people, the lunatics. It's just like it's almost B movie, but worse than that. C movie, maybe, I guess. Where just these unbelievable characters are all through it. And you can obviously see that they're evil or they're the bad guys right off because it's so obvious just by looking at them. Before they even talk, you can tell these people are going to be the villains in this show here, y'all. And that's what you got. I mean, look at Stephen Miller. I see somebody there, they called him Pee Wee German. And that's fucking perfect, man. Pee Wee German. That's his nickname from now on. Saw where Lindsey Graham had a male escort and said he could identify his skin tags on his scrotum and his taint. How about that shit? Not Lindsay. Not Lindsay. Oh. I think that's what they got a lot of holding over on his head. He don't want. I think Trump's gonna come out and tell everybody. Trump's probably got pictures and everything of him fucking dudes, and he's probably holding that over his head. That's why he did such a turnabout on Trump, man. I bet he's got dirt on all these motherfuckers. To tell you the truth, I bet that's how he operates. If he goes and gets dirt on people and holds it over their heads so they'll support him, that would fit in with the scumbags itinerary and the way he does business everywhere else too. So, you know, but I'm still my mind's being blown. I know that big chunk of stupid is spinning down that hill and it's throwing people off. But there's that fucking core group that no matter what they're gonna hang in there, man. They're like, God, I can't let this go. Even though I know you're lying to me. Even though I know you've been lying for years. Even though I know the shit that comes out of your mouth is fucking stupid. Even though I know you didn't do a fucking thing for this country. You didn't make anybody's life better. I'm going to hang on to this shit because it's all I know. I've fed it into my mind so fucking much. It's who I fucking am. And I can't let it go or I think I'll let go of me. I truly believe that's what it is to a lot of these people. It's a psychosis that they have been on this drug, this endorphin rush from this madman for so long that they can't let it go, even though they do see him slipping away. The Adderall ain't working like it used to. They might have to go back to the cocaine, unless he's doing that too. But I heard his nose is fucked up from doing it. He don't do cocaine anymore. Does Adderall. But I could be wrong. Hell, he could be on all kind of shit. Uh, he always on people about drugs. Well, that's just another part of his projection, man. Everything he says about another person is shit that he's doing. It's with everything with him. The Nazis were famous for that. What Goebbels said, accuse the other side of that which you are guilty of. That's the projection, and that's what they do. The whole pedophile thing. They're all pedophiles. I wouldn't say all of them. I say a bunch of them are. What was it that gay dating site just blew the fuck up when the RNC was in town? Was it Chicago where they were at? Can't remember what city they were actually in this year, but the app crashed or almost crashed or something like that because there were so many gay dudes trying to hook up during that. Yeah, yeah, these religious nuts. Look at religion, all the pedophiles it turns out all the time. They're eyeball deep in it. Hey, let's accuse the Democrats of being pedophiles. Let's get this QAnon shit going. Just another day in Looney Town, trying to navigate without losing your mind. I got to take a break from it today. I'm just gonna relax and chill out and play some music, try to regroup. But I'm not gonna let up, and I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep making these videos, and whether anybody watches them or not, I guess that's up to them. But I wanna do whatever I can to try to wake people up, open their eyes, and let people know, man. Even though you're in a red state like I am, blood red Kentucky down here, there's a lot of us around, and there's a lot of people that are red that don't want to come out and say that they're not going to vote for that motherfucker again, but they're scared to do it. They're scared to lose their friends. They're scared to lose their little circles. Y'all ever watch Black Boot? Check him out. Black Boot Official on YouTube. Check that guy out. He's got a real good thing going there, man. Making these videos where he's calling them out. He's calling them out and he's doing it in a way that nobody else is doing it. He's doing it from the perspective of a Trump supporter. It's just some epic videos, man. He's doing the Lord's work for sure. So check that guy out. Subscribe to him. Get him blown up on here. He's got some stuff that needs to go viral for sure. For sure. But anyway, man, that's about all I want to talk about right now. We'll go into more depth about some other shit. This is totally different what I wanted to talk about this morning. But like I've stated before, like most of y'all know, this subject, man, is just so all over the place. It's hard to keep up with it. It's hard to keep track a lot of times with what all's going on. Because by the time you got this ready to go, there's something else happens or something else pops in your mind that has happened or is happening. It's a freak show and it's a roller coaster, man. But I'm gonna try to do the best I can to expose this man, to try to speak some logic on here and keep fighting the fucking good fight, y'all. Um, Hope everybody has a fucking fantastic day. Love you guys. Peace.